New on 4K from Curzon Film is The Crimson Rivers. Now, this is a film I have seen before. I love it simply because of the cast and crew that's here. You've got Mathieu Kassovitz, the director of heighten, who directs this one. You've got Reno, you've got Vincent Cassel, Nadia Fares. It has a great cast, and it's one of those movies that's definitely influenced by Seven, creating this grimy, neo-noir procedural that just ticks all the right boxes for me. High in the French Alps, a grisly murder at a remote university draws in veteran policeman Niemans into a labyrinthine case steeped in secrets and blood and ritual, and at the same time a young officer, Vincent Cassel, investigates a related crime miles away. When their paths collide in a storm of violence and mystery, both uncover a chilling conspiracy buried deep within the institution's icy facade.
Apparemment, le tueur a pris toutes les précautions pour que la victime ne succombe pas aux tortures.
A wonderful setup, and for the most part you have Jean Reno and you have Vincent Cassel working their separate investigations, and both are equally compelling, whereas Niemans is more controlled, following the evidence, talking to individuals and chasing down leads. Cassel's is more frenetic. He's in the middle of things. He is chaotic, messed up, a little bit rough around the edges, not as reformed as Reynolds Niemans' character. And it's these two opposite kind of characters who are both great at their jobs, finding out that their cases could be connected in a certain way.
La nuit dernière, vos diables sont aussi entrés dans l'école et ont volé les photos de classe de fin d'année de votre fille. J'aurais besoin de vous pour m'aider à comprendre pourquoi.
It is most definitely following on from the effect of Seven. It has this serial killer vibe where he is hacking up victims, where he is torturing them and leaving these bodies that are beautifully deconstructed, if it's such a thing. The way that these special effects are and the bodies themselves, they look horrendous. They never look like easy deaths. It has this chills to think of someone who is so meticulous to do this to bodies, and the atmosphere of the mystery just imbues that with a sense of unknown.
C'est la même technique de strangulation. Quand c'est le même tueur, je suis catégorique. Sauf que cette fois, la victime n'a pas été torturée.
Et les mains, c'est pas de la torture?
Les mains ont été coupées après la mort.
There is a really great look about this film, from the sweeping mountain landscapes, the decaying academia, and the eerie religious imagery that comes all the way through the film, all build to create this terrific atmosphere. Jean Reno and Vincent Cassel make a formidable detective duo, the kind of thing that I would love to see them on further cases together. They have this kind of gruff charisma and moral conflict which grounds the film's escalating madness as they chase down this crazed killer. But within the great look of the film, I also love the visual language of this, how the director uses these cold tones, the red motifs, the gothic decay. It all reinforces a sense of moral and physical corruption. And it's these kind of elements that I think just elevate the film so much more. There is, of course, standout sequences throughout this. The opening mounting murder, revealed through a stunning overhead shot, is just amazing. The crypt scene, drenched in red light, claustrophobic tension, really does have me clutching the arms of my chair watching this one. The climactic revelation, it's shocking, it is grotesque, and it's a little bit tragic, but it feels a little bit rushed. I'd say that the film builds up greatly until the end, and it doesn't quite stick the landing, becoming a little bit muddled. There is also this fight sequence midway through it that seems to come out of nowhere and doesn't really fit in with the rest of the film. Now, you do have Vincent Cassel having this great martial arts fight sequence that's wonderfully choreographed, that's put to a typical 2000s techno soundtrack, And as awesome as it is, it just doesn't belong in the film. And I think that makes me love it more. This 4K from Curzon is wonderful. Now, it was under the director's supervision. I have a Blu-ray of this, and this vastly improves the clarity and the shadow detail in it. It keeps that blue-grey palette crisp, and when you look at shots of, say, the Alpines, you're just like, it just looks stunning. Now, the audio, the Lossless 5.1 is incredible. It really helps the haunting score. It gives it a kind of renewed power. 4Ks are great for the image, but I find them absolutely stunning for the audio qualities that they can deliver, and this is one that really delivers. Let's dive into the disc and have a look at the extras. Here we are in the disc for the Crimson Rivers. Let's go to the special features. First up, we have a commentary with the director and the two main stars. Then we have a terrific conversation with the cinematographer, Thierry Arbogast, and this runs for 80 minutes 37 seconds, and he's kind of talking about the rules of how to light a procedural film like this. He gets into some great anecdotes, particularly around about the whole helicopter shots at the end, which were pretty terrific. We have an interview with the author, Jean-Christophe Grange, and this runs for 32 minutes 46 seconds. There is a wonderful story at the start where you really wonder where he's going with this, talking about a beauty pageant for mice and how it led to the idea of this story. And along with that, there's some terrific anecdotes in amongst it as well. The investigation behind the scenes documentary is basically a making of, talking to people as they're creating this film. It's 54 minutes 24 seconds and it's so great. Behind the scenes featurettes are wonderful. Now, there's plenty here. The scalpel scene, which is almost half an hour. You get the fight, which is about 8 minutes. The chase, which is 10 minutes. They're decent run times, but some of them come with commentaries that are just really quite funny, particularly the fight one with Vincent Cassel and Nicky Nod. There's no theatrical trailer, and within this set is a double-sided poster as well. And that's the extras for the Crimson Rivers. There we have it. The Crimson River is a great European thriller. It's chilling, it's atmospheric, and it's beautifully constructed. The film remains a gripping descent into moral decay, scientific hubris, and anchored by two powerhouse performances, and that's just bolstered by haunting visuals all the way through as well. I really enjoy this one. If it's one you haven't seen and you like procedurals, you like the kind of look and feel of films like Seven, you're going to love this one, and it really is a standout 4K as well. I'd love to know your thoughts on the Crimson Rivers. Let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, or fall somewhere in the middle. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box are links to Patreon, membership program, mandfilm.com. Always, I wish you could support. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.